Hello guys and welcome back to another video with HobbyLink, and we're back with Simple Rockets 2. I know I don't normally do like 2 videos consecutive of the same thing, and I was going to do another OpenTTD video, but Simple Rockets 2 is like new, so I thought I'd give it a bit more of a chance to get more into my channel, so let's go. And today I thought, well, last time we obviously explored some of the creations, and today we're going to be building our own rocket because we're going to look at the more designing side of the game, and we'll also fly something that I've built previously. We'll see how well you can build a rocket and how easy it is, and especially compared to simple planes, which is really easy, or you can go more to the difficult style. So this is my rocket I made before. It's called the Dragon 2, and as you can see, that ugly nose thing, that is actually because there is a docking port there, so it can dock to stuff, but also the fact that obviously every capsule needs a parachute, so there's a parachute underneath the docking port, so the docking port flies off, or technically the capsule comes out from between there, and there you go. And this can land on the moon. I have flown it to the moon, haven't managed to land it on the moon yet, but it's got so much delta V, it's unbelievable. If we look at the stats, which is performance, here we go. So you can go into a vacuum. Now, overall delta V is about 9,680 meters per second, which is not bad. Stage 6 has little to none. Stage 4, actually, don't actually know which one that is, probably has some of the least delta V there. That's probably because, yeah, it's a Dragon engine, so that's quite non-powerful. Stage 3, which is this one, that has a lot of power, and stage 1, which is obviously here, has 3,000. So, but obviously it's going to have less delta V because of the fact that it's carrying the extra weight of those rocket boosters. But that burns for the longest time of only over a minute, which isn't very long either. And it does a lot of thrust and everything. If you go into craft details, my whole craft is 127 parts, so it's not very many, and it's quite easy to make. So we're going to fly this today, and then we're going to build our own. Okay, so we're here on the launch pad, and it is early morning. It's 5 o'clock in fact. So if we give it a bit of time to warp it, there you go. You can see the time is now racking up. We'd like it to be a bit lighter in the day. It is now actually 6:06:06, which is a pretty good time to end it. And this is our launch time, so we're gonna drag the throttle up, and at exactly 6:06:16, blast off. And look at the explosion of smoke. Now, the thing with this rocket is because of the power, it only needs about 60% to get it on a good path. As you can see, it increases in height quite dramatically. We're going to slowly pitch towards there, and the smoke stays on the launch pad for ages. Now, these engines are some of my favourite engines because they are actually massively efficient, and they've got huge amounts of delta V to take this rocket up through the atmosphere, which is quite difficult, but they do take the rocket so fast through the atmosphere that it can blow up. So that's why one of the reasons we're trying to get it to go a bit slower through the atmosphere is because the heat intensity of it going through the atmosphere can blow it up. It has happened before when I was building the rocket, I was testing it, and it did blow up. But anyway, yeah, here is our rocket, as you can see, leaving a trail of smoke. And we'll have a look at this. And map. Okay, so we want our apoapsis to be about 125 kilometers, so it's quite a lot further, and we'll see if we might get some red on the nose cones at some point. We might not, depending on the I think we might have left the atmosphere already, so we might not get any like drag on the cones in the end actually. But these bases do take us to the right apoapsis, kind of. If we fire to full, our speed. Whoa, I keep on doing that. That one. Massively increasing. I bet our apoapsis is about right now. And we're out of fuel. So, at which point we detached the boosters. It took me ages to get this right. And there you go. All 4 boosters are removed from the rocket. And it's an admirable thing. Now we're going to skip a bit of time. You can see them float off into space. Just because we want to get a bit closer to our apoapsis. In fact, we want to be pretty much on our apoapsis to make our approach to the moon easier and quicker. So we're going to stop there. In fact, we're going to go back. So we're now paused. And as you can see, there's a booster there. There's probably a booster there somewhere. Yeah. Booster above me. There it is. It's absolute miles away. And a booster there. So, yeah, right. We want to go into this one. And we want to go into prograde burn. And we're going to have a look now. And we're going to set our moon as our target. So we're going to select the moon. I worked this out last time. It took me ages. You then go into this box down here, which is the map view, and you click the target button. And it's now targeting Luna. They then have to do some very interesting maneuvers. This is me double finger swiping thing to get back. To there. Is this it? Can't even select it anymore, is that it? Yeah. Right, and then we go. We're paused. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. We're rocketing away from our boosters, and we're now going to get an orbit of the Earth. Hopefully. Ooh. I can select this engine to see how much thrust. It's got 2,000 knots of thrust. Does it say anywhere the delta V? No, it's 100% throttle. I can blow it if I want to. I'd rather not. There you go. You can see the thrust power. This is the explosion thing, which is where you hit the Earth. Rockets around the Earth. And there we go. And then it's going to fly out towards the moon. We might make it to the moon, we might not. And then this engine, right, we need to be very careful at this bit. At which point so we're going to go prograde. And as it turns, then the moon should get. It's really odd, the systems that you need a bit of thrust to get some direction. And there we go. We have indeed got a supposedly got an orbit. But the only problem is the fact that it is over there means that I'm going to have to leave the Earth area of influence and we're going to have to come back round. So we're now in orbit of the Sun. And about And we're going to probably make almost a full orbit around the moon until the orbit's touching. It was a bit fast. I'm not really good at flying this rocket. I once did get it in orbit the moon, and since then I haven't been able to get it as good as it was. Never mind, we can take this opportunity to go into progress to see if it is possible to hit the sun. Not exactly what my craft was made for. And this engine is not very powerful. In fact, it's got little to no delta V, as you can see. Performance, here we go. Here, no, velocity maybe? Doesn't say, but it's got little, oh yeah, there we go. It's only got 123 newtons of engine thrust, and it swallows fuel, so it's not the most effective thing. It's going to take quite a few days to hit the sun, apparently. And I'm just going to wait. And we're going to burn out this fuel. That didn't work at all. Run out of fuel. Now I can open the legs if I want to. There you go. Now it's got a landing craft. And then for takeoff from the moon, we can go. And there we go. That would be for takeoff from the moon. It would be. But I'm afraid these people are unlikely to make it back. Highly upsetting, I know. So we have to deploy the solar panels. And they are facing towards the sun, which is obviously directly below us. The beautiful sun. So beautiful. Quite like my aeroplane. It has worked better in the past. If you don't believe me, I'm sorry. Okay, we're not going to get anywhere. We're just going to do this. Till we collide with the Earth or something. At some point we might collide. We have collided with the Earth, guys. We are back on Earth. Or back in Earth orbit, are we though? Right, here's Earth. Here's our arrow. It's literally going to pass through Earth orbit. So we then go. We're never going to make it back. We've entered something's influence. And that's because we re-entered the Earth. No, the sun. This is so going rubbish. Come on, hit the Earth again. We look at how many days it's going. The crew of this poor spaceship have been going 3 years now. 4 years. 5 years. Come on, they must hit this. Well, it's a bit nauseating, isn't it? Ugh. I kind of just want to hit. I want to hit the Earth now. I want to see how close I'll get. So at the moment, our target is the moon. Okay, we're quitting. We're going to make our own because I'm not doing this. Oh dear, there. Never mind. Not good for a new Simple Rockets video. Disappointing. It's absolutely typical and rubbish at these kind of games. But anyway, we're going to make a simple rocket. here we go. This is our new craft. So first things first, you remove the engine boosters thing, because that's not needed. Second, you add an interstage, which is here, to here, and you make it reasonably small. And in that, you add a heat shield, because when you're coming into Earth, it is surprisingly helpful. You wouldn't believe how helpful it is to have a heat shield. I've done it without a heat shield, and it usually ends up with boom. And then you choose a parachute, which is here. I wonder if you can put a nose cone on top of the parachute, can you? No, you can't. No mind. So this is the top of our rocket, because that is obviously what you should always do. And then you put a rocket fuel tank. That was rubbish, wasn't it? I didn't move it very far. But you don't want it to be that long, because obviously then it... And that's probably good for like a little shuttle area thing. We'll then choose the Mage engine, because it's pretty big compared to the thing. And it may look outsized, which it is, but like, ignore that, it's fine. I forgive you, right? And then we're going to place solar panels. And the cool thing you can do in this, which you can't do with Super Planes, you can select this here. You can go into this. You can go to mirror. No, you can go to radial times 2, radial times 3, radial times 4. And there we go, we have 4 satellites on around the base of the thing, so it can charge electricity for no particular reason. We can have a look actually, if we, and as soon as we change this. So as you see, they're all a bit odd, so we want to extend them. We probably want to change them just down to 1 row. What's the maximum number of rows you can have? 5. Yeah, no, 1 row. But then you can increase the size to be actually reasonably big. And there we go, we have our satellite section of it, which looks like ugly. You then add an interstage again. And that sits itself down. And you add a bit of a curve out, and then you add a fuel tank again. And that will curve itself a bit out as well. Actually, will it? Yeah, we're going to have this stage. And this is going to be heavy, expensive drinks, something. This one is very clever. That one's a bit pathetic, I think. That one is beautiful, yes. Right, and then we're going to put an interstage. And that will fit itself, and then we're going to add... We don't want to add it sideways, thanks. A bit confused a bit, but... Okay. And we're going to make that fuel tank pretty long. And it's going to have... an Apex engine on it. World's #1 ugliest rocket. It's so beautiful. Oh dear. Right, and then to connect to side. Oh, that's not. That was a heat shield. We want side pad on there, and we're going to make it radial again. Times 4. And then anything we add onto there now will be placed in the right place. If we look, so if we attach this on here, if I can get it straight, there we go. It is now attached fully. Pull the boosters down. Add these to it, and then nose codes. And that is our rocket. We'll then play around with the staging a bit just to get it more right. So starting from the top, the parachute obviously is first. Yes. Then the interstage, yes. Then the mage engine, yes. Then the interstage. Yeah, but I normally place the interstage and the engine at the same thing. It's just easier. So anyway, and then we have the Titan engine. We have the interstage, placement the same thing again. Actually, well, that one will keep them separate. And then we have the Apex engine. Interstage, yeah, it's ready to go. This is our beautiful rocket. Say beautiful, I mean ugly, and I say our, I mean mine. You're just watching, really. In fact, you probably won't watch this for another year or two, and then when you watch a year or two afterwards, then never mind. Don't even know where I was going with that. Right, it again is night time. It's kind of annoying when it starts at night time. Go to day. It is daytime. The launch is ready. 3, 2, 1. This is the beautiful. Look at the power of those engines. And yeah, it doesn't have much fuel in it. But yeah, it travels fast. But will it travel faster if we do this? Right, I'll show you in a minute. Sorry about that, I had to cut the recording a bit. But anyway, yep. We didn't go anywhere, and that is the base, and we haven't got very far. And we have gone very fast. And so, as our altitude is getting high, we start pointing towards 30 degrees. Okay, right, and then we will jettison. And that's what I did last week. This engine! Oh my gosh! Yeah, never mind. Okay, so completely ignoring that I said today we're going to come here, we're going to build an aeroplane, and it's going to fly beautifully, and we're going to go to the moon. I never said any of this, but let's say I did. It's not going to happen because I can't build an rocket that can go to the moon. I mean, I've attempted, but it's hard. Anyway, I found out how to download aeroplanes, and when you go onto the home screen, there is an option that says download crafts. That's fine, but on the home screen, there's one that says download sandboxes. Don't click that because it's not very good. You want to download crafts, which is the actual aeroplanes. Sandboxes are like missions or things people have done. So one was like, it literally somebody had flown to the moon and back and then created a sandbox at the end. So all you could do is look at this shuttle that had hit the earth, and that was it. But anyway, I'm going to just show you some of the ones that I downloaded. I won't fly them because I'm rubbish at flying them. Now this is one of the ones that blows up on heat damage actually. This is the Soyuz, or Soyuz. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that's the command. I don't even know what that is. It's cool though. What's in here? An engine. Oh, so you can jettison the launch tower. Anything else? No, I didn't want to. I wanted to look deeper. Deeper than the engine. And there's just another engine. I'm so confused. Unless it's just a pile of engines, there must be something else in here. What is there? What is this? Is that another engine? I think it may be. No, it's a satellite. We're launching it. Or it's like a pod or something. I don't know anything about this. The Soyuz rocket, did it go up with men in it? Or was it what launched the Sputnik? Anyway, sorry. I pretend I know lots. I know nothing, like properly nothing. Quit the blabbering, you say? Well, I will not quit the blabbering because why would I quit the blabbering if it's the only thing I've got to do when I'm looking at this rocket taking off, which I see every single time I do it. And now, I don't know. Oh, I looked at the modular launch towers. Why is it starting at 5 o'clock in the evening? I looked at them. Sorry, I looked at them on the launch towers, and it turns out they're for PC only because obviously nobody's had time to make a mod that's made for Android. So here we go, and Android doesn't even have the ability to take mods yet, I don't think. Ready? What's the cloud that comes from this rocket? It's got 20 engines. If you look down in the corner, 20. Now that was an explosion and a half. A small cloud. Actually, I thought it was going to be higher than that. But it's powerful. Look at it. Does it have enough power to burn up in the atmosphere? That's all I want to know. Why I want to know that, I don't know. It's actually surprisingly efficient after the first engine shuts off. Click the map screen. Little lag spike there. Got a bit of time now. I'm going to click the skip button. We're going to watch the numbers rack up. In fact, we're going to wait till the fuel runs out because it's like pretty much there. 1. We have a shut off. We're then going to wait till it gets to the central section. And we're going to play. And we're going to turn off the map. We're going to jettison the rocket boosters. One of which did not come off. And we're off again. I'm not going to launch it. Prograde. So cute. It's a bit confusing really, I don't quite understand that rocket thing. But there we go, and also this burns its fuel like instantly. 3, 2, 1. Okay, admittedly that was cool. Right, let's see if this can make it in orbit. I'm actually interested now. Can this little baby thing that has... What is it? I still don't understand. Guessing it's some sort of satellite? Unless maybe somebody stayed in there? I don't know, it's not the most impressive satellite on the Russians' part. No offense to Russia. Done. And there we go. We have a satellite in orbit and live. I mean, if the RCS is good, we can point it down at the Earth. And there we go. We have connection with the Earth. Now, thanks guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to my videos. And yeah, check out my last week's, probably like a few days ago, Simple Planes video. And also, is that an engine like hidden inside it? That's so cool. But anyway, and please check out Simple Rockets 2. Sorry, it's good. It's really good. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. See you next time. And I hope you enjoyed this on the channel. And OpenTTD will probably be next. Bye. Please remember to click the subscribe button and press the bell for more videos.